Hi, this is a recap of most of yesterday's lesson. We started off with percussive strumming. Now, to achieve this, we want a click sound. We can use this for strumming and also for picking patterns. The purpose is to not be bothered about the left hand, but also to learn how to play at different volumes with the right hand. So if we get nice strong picking, we know that it's going to balance very well with our strumming, and that is something that you should make a goal with all your pickings, to be able to get it loud enough to be the loudness of your strumming. So how we do this, we're not going to press the strings like this and get a chord. We're just going to lightly touch the strings. Think butterfly on a flower, how gentle that is. So then we just can start practicing our strumming. If we strum with the thumb, we see that the thumb's movement doesn't need to be stiff and all over the place. The thumb moves in the joint. And it can come up as well. Quite a pleasing sound, a flesh and nail on the way up. You might just need to angle your thumb slightly to get the upstroke, so that you're not ripping on the nail bed, just coming up like that. And that'll take time, so give yourself time and be patient with yourself. Go slowly. If you're using your index finger, flex the finger out so that it can come back and touch the strings on the way up. Now, you don't need to strum all the strings. You could go down with all, but just come up with catching 2 or 3 strings on the way up. The other one is to imagine you're holding a plectrum, but look what's happening with the strumming. I'm going down with my nail, so it's a nail sound, and then there's a nail sound up. So it's this rubbing, gentle rubbing of the thumb on the index finger that actually helps promote that move. So it's combining the 2 moves, the index finger and the thumb on the upstroke, and you get nail and nail. And then you can always just be clever and go with nail and flesh with the index finger, or flesh and nail. These are all ways in which you can give expression. And just a few rhythms to try. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Let's put that into counting. So it goes down, 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 up, down. We have the down up on the 3rd beat. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Or da, 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 da. I feel it's very important to say what you're doing, but either of these ways of going down, down, up, down, and so on, or 1, 2, 3, and 4, or da, 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 da. And you can use whichever strumming technique is your favorite. But take things slowly, be patient with yourself. Now to the chords. Our first chord change is from G to G7. Now it's very easy to get confused with these 2 chords, so please look at the diagrams I've given you, G and G7. Now, just from a point of view of notes, you'll see that 2 of the notes stay the same on the 3rd string and on the 1st string, even though the fingers change. So practice your G7 and G chords by going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and just keep on till you really feel you've got it. Try and place the chord all in one go. So in mid-air, as you change, you're holding the chord shape. Hopefully you can see that in this section of the video. Then we had from G to G major. Now this first finger is not going to move string or fret in that chord change. Here's G, 2, 3, 4, G major, and G major. The only thing that happens with the first finger is that it needs to slide to be polite enough to allow the other fingers, number 2 and 3, to come in. G, G major. You can see I'm making no demands on your right hand to do anything clever at the moment. It's about nailing the chord change. The next chord change is from G to E minor 7, which is very easy. You simply lift up the third finger and allow that cascading sound to come through. So it's G, E minor 7, G, E minor 7. Now let's take E minor 7 and go to C sharp diminished. Now all you have to do is slightly relax, staying on the string, and move back to C sharp diminished. So we start with E minor 7, everything close to the fret, please note that. And here we go to C sharp minor 7. Now let's change things up a bit and let's practice going from G to E minor 7 to C sharp diminished and back to G. G, E minor 7, C sharp diminished and back to G. Please just remember you don't have to lift fingers unnecessarily, and that shaping chords in mid-air, when we go, say, from G to G7, is a very useful technique so that you don't land fingers individually, but fingers as a group. Right, let's see if there's anything that I've missed. I think I've covered everything. If you want to give yourself a real challenge, though, you could actually try, and you can write this one down, string all the chord changes together. So we've got G, G major 7, E minor 7, and C sharp diminished. So let's do that again. It's G, D major 7, E minor 7, C sharp diminished, and let's end with a G7. That's all for today. There are some things I left out for next lesson and then to build a video around those. But I hope you can tackle this and really enjoy the experience. And if you really want to, you can start putting on clever rhythms. Like that. If you find that you're pretty comfortable about giving the right hand a busier time on the ukulele.